幫到人嘅，好似樂施會嗰啲咁咯。
幫人嘅，即係一啲非牟利嘅社企要嚟即係賺咗嘅錢係要嚟，或者佢請嘅人都係要嚟幫社會上面有需要嘅人。
It's a business, but it works for a social cause, and it's the main project. I mean, the main objective of social enterprise is not about making money. It's about solving social problems through an entrepreneurial way.
NGO 係 UNICEF 嗰啲即係機構嗰啲啦，但係 social enterprise 應該係鋪頭賺錢嗰啲。
一個係牟利組織，一個係非牟利組織。
NGO 賺係唔賺錢嘅，跟住 social enterprise 係賺錢。
Happy Cow, Daily France, Starbucks.
Social enterprises are often confused with non-governmental organizations. The main differences between them is the revenue model. NGO relies primarily on charitable contributions, public funding, and foundation grants to support their programs and cover their administrative overhead. A social enterprise is a business which was created to improve an aspect of the community or the society, like social, cultural, or environmental issues. Social enterprises invest in social venture and generate their own revenue to sustain themselves. They operate under a commercial framework and run on a for-profit basis, rather than with the assistance of government grants or private donations.
If we look at some figures, social enterprises seem to be thriving in Hong Kong. The number of social enterprises have skyrocketed from around 200 in 2007 to 600 in 2016. The government has put a lot of efforts into supporting social enterprises. For instance, enterprises can apply for up to 2 million Hong Kong dollars through Social Welfare Department in their initial years. However, a recent change in the government policy has made it more difficult for social enterprises to survive in the intensifying competition. In the past, the government used the tender system to decide which social enterprises can rent a place managed by the government. Using a tender system means non-price factors such as service quality, product quality, any special backgrounds of workers will be considered. Switching to a quotation system, price becomes the dominant factor. Even the quotation only accepts bidding from social enterprises, the competition may bring some detrimental effects. For example, some social enterprises cut costs by regularly forcing staff to resign and rehiring them right away to avoid long-term service payment. This clearly defeats the purpose of running social enterprises. As a result, some of them were unable to sustain because of the change. As students born and raised in Hong Kong, we understand that rental cost is a headache for every business, not to mention social enterprises, which do not mean to make profits only. Therefore, we hope that the support from the government is not limited to funding or subsidy, but also help the development of social enterprises with stable and sustainable policies.